true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The customer satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works. It's been around for more than a quarter century, and members have shared more than $3 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE. 833-34-BIBLE.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
It's time for Farm and Ranch headlines on the Southeast AgNet. I'm Tyron Spearman reporting. Well, the peanut industry is working on collecting data from all their farmers so that they can sell more. Peanut growers are now able to access the Sustainable U.S. Peanut Initiative. It's a platform and a program on your computer. The program, run by the American Peanut Council, will use this data voluntarily supplied by peanut growers who want to feel their sustainability story or tell their story. And the benefit from program learnings, growers can register for the platform now at www.sustainableuspeanuts.org. The first phase of this initiative by peanut growers is to develop a grower platform, which is actively recruiting growers to input their data for their 2021 peanut crop. The goal is to have 30 or more growers enrolled in the program and complete their 2001 crop information by April the 30th. Using the data supplied, the program hopes to not only tell a consumer a facing sustainability story, but is centered on peanuts and also help growers drive farm improvements and profitability. Additionally, the initiative will produce tools to help our peanut industry communicate findings to consumers, to governments, trading partners, and other stakeholders. Resources are available on the website to better explain the program. It's on www.sustainableuspeanuts.org.
Farmers, produce safety inspections are here. Prepare your farm with an on-farm readiness review. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services and University of Florida are partnering to provide this on-site preparation service for free. Our team of produce safety experts offer individualized support to make sure your operation meets the regulatory requirements. Contact us to help prepare your farm today. Request your free visit at www.fdacs.gov/OFRR. That's www.fdacs.gov/OFRR.
I'm Tyron Spearman for Southeast AgNet.
Nobody does spring planting like Rural King, and nobody beats our prices on farm and home favorites, like our own lawn and garden batteries for just $19.99, or 1 cubic foot bags of all-purpose topsoil, just $1.89 a piece, and everything looks better with fresh mulch. Get 2 cubic foot bags in cypress, red, brown, or black, just $2.49 a piece. Stock up today at ruralking.com or your neighborhood Rural King, America's farm and home store.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll have plenty of sunshine today with a high of 82 to 86. Then clear skies this evening, low 59 to 64. Plenty of sunshine on Tuesday, high tomorrow 86 to 88. Then a pleasant Wednesday with a mix of clouds and sunshine and a high of 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, you know, it's generally thought that the Russian attack is going to re-gear. And this next week, if you watched 60 Minutes last night, President Zelensky of the Ukraine thinks that a re-attack is imminent, that Russia is just preparing itself to come back at the Ukraine. And he continues to say that, you know, with the help of the UN and help of European countries and with weaponry supplied by the U.S., that the Ukrainians will be able to weather this storm. Well, that comes on the heels of a ABC News poll that finds Americans are more likely to blame Democrats than Republicans for the increase in gas prices. It also was conducted, it showed that more than 2/3 of Americans blame Vladimir Putin and oil companies a great deal or a good amount also for the increases in gas prices. This comes the same week that oil company executives are going to have to be questioned about skyrocketing gas prices. You know, the Democrats have said the Russian invasion of Ukraine is the source of the rise in gas prices. President Biden coined it Putin's price hike. Republicans have argued that Biden's energy policies are to blame. The public appears open to the Democrat argument that they're more likely to place a great deal or good amount of blame for the price increase on Democratic Party policies and Biden than on Republican Party policies and former President Donald Trump. Yep. The 52% of those polled in this poll say that the price increases are on Democratic Party policies. 51% said that, and Biden more so than the Republican Party at 33%. A strong majority of Americans also disapproves of the way Biden is handling the gas prices. Not surprisingly, these assessments divide along party lines, with 93% Republican disapproval and 41% Democratic disapproval. The public is split 50-50, saying the price increase will cause financial hardships for them. Only 21% of Americans say it's causing them serious financial hardship. Paying at the pump is to be considered the big challenge facing Democrats this year. With the election still 6.5 months away, just 2 in 3 Americans, 63%, are very enthusiastic about voting. So that doesn't bode well that people are going to turn out for the midterms. Usually the midterm is, you know, a less voting time. Well, 63% say they are very enthusiastic about voting. The poll found, of course, greater enthusiasm among Republicans than among Democrats, setting the stage for a challenging election year for the Dems. On the opposite end, Democrats, 16% say they are not enthusiastic at all about voting in the November elections, compared to 5% of Republicans that say they're not interested, you know, they're not enthusiastic at all about voting. The ABC poll did find broad support for Biden's policies, though, regarding Ukraine, including placing tighter economic sanctions on Russian. Almost 80% of everybody polled wanted that. Accepting refugees from the Ukraine into the U.S., 64% are okay with that. Sending additional U.S. weapons and equipment to Ukraine, 70% say that's a good idea. And here's the one that got me. Sending U.S. troops to nearby European countries, not Ukraine, but its bordering countries, 53% said they're okay with that. So this poll seems to set it up that not good news for the party in control, if this ABC poll is to be believed. They blame Biden's energy policies, along with the war in Ukraine, as the two major reasons that the gas prices are increasing. They also, 63% of those questioned said they're looking forward to turning out to vote this year. And a lot of people are saying that that they're not only are they looking forward to it, they're very enthusiastic about turning out. So that doesn't bode well for the party in power, because usually the midterms are the lighter of the election periods. Now, I don't believe by any stretch of the imagination 63% will show up to the polls. But if anywhere near 50% or 55% show up, that's an astronomical number in a midterm. Not looking good for the home team right now. Now, one bright spot for the president, though, does still continue to be his response. 58% of Americans approving. That's up from 50% in late January, of how the ongoing handling of the COVID pandemic is. But that's because he's opened back up. Now they've released, they've lessened the mask mandates and stuff. So people are going to approve of that. So, but that is the one bright spot of this poll, was people are very, almost 60% of Americans approve of the ongoing continued plan towards handling the COVID-19 pandemic here in the United States. They interviewed it. The poll took place April 8th and 9th. It was done in English and Spanish among a national sampling of 5,300 adults. Results, margin sampling error are 4%. So, whatever you, and participation divisions, about 27% were Democrats, 26% Republican, and the remainder were independents. So they got a good cross-section of everybody in this poll as well. But this poll does not bode well if you are a Democrat or a supporter of the Biden administration, as, not only do they blame Putin, the ABC News poll says not only do they blame Putin and the oil companies, but they also they also blame Biden and his and the Democrats' way that they're handling it by shutting down oil production in the U.S. and becoming dependent again on oil production from outside the U.S. So this poll doesn't look well for the midterms. Just another 6 months. Something's going to happen for the Biden administration to keep control over the House and the Senate during the midterm elections, I feel. Hey, who knows what happens in the next 6 months, but right now does not look good for the home team. The team in power. We'll take a break. We'll come back more on the other side of this break. You're listening to Ocala Talks on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. Wow. WOCA, the source. Wow. Did you know that there's an Italian bakery and deli in Ocala? Yes, there is. Right now, they're busy making traditional Easter treats, Easter bread, ricotta pies, St. Joseph's cakes, and so much more. They make them fresh daily, just like your Nonna made. Mangia. The Italian bakery and deli is located on North Magnolia Avenue, just north of downtown. So call ahead and order early. 352-207-2667. Happy Easter and God bless.
It's bow time. Ever taste something so good you just get hooked? Like the Bojangler, the only fish sandwich splashed with Bo's famous seasoning. So we're having a fish fry, Bojangle style, spicing up premium fish fillets with the good stuff and slathering them with melty cheese and tangy tartar sauce to hook your taste buds with just one bite. Reel in a Bojangler today, only at Bojangles.
Catch the Bojangler at 4828 Southwest College Road here in Ocala.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com 2menintruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Are you suffering from neck, back, or leg pain? Go Green CBD Store can help you with holistic, all-natural, lab-tested products that help with pain, stress, anxiety, inflammation, PTSD, and so much more. We stock smokable products, gummies, chocolate, coffee, tea, even pain cream. Yes, we even have treats and oils for your dogs or cats. Go Green CBD is located in the Paddock Mall in the center court. We're open every day. Come in today for a free sample.
Johnny, what are you doing in the bathroom? What are you saying? Wait, where are your toy cars? Oh no, tell me you didn't. Honey, call Mike Scott Plumbing.
I didn't do anything.
For once, that's true, but little Johnny flushed his toys down the toilet and now it's broke.
Yes. No. I'll get the phone. What's the toll-free number?
866-314-4443.
Got it. 866-314-4443.
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, they do it.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talk. Two stories I want to talk about in this segment. One is, we talked about Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback that was killed, the NFL quarterback that was killed over the weekend when he walked in trying to cross Interstate 595 down in Broward County. Well, we had a similar incident happen right here in Marion County on Saturday. A pedestrian was hit and killed along 441 South down in Summerfield. About 4:45 in the morning, right near County Road 42. A woman tried to walk across the 441 and right there at Trinity Lutheran Church. And according to the FHP, a waste management garbage truck that was southbound in the inside lane hit her. They've only identified her as a 21-year-old woman from Holiday, Florida. She was walking in an unknown direction. It appears she was trying to cross the roadway just at the hill crest there. She was hit by the truck. The truck then veered left into the center grass median and stopped. The pedestrian, the victim, was thrown and landed on the west paved shoulder of the road. Marion County Fire Rescue got the call about 4:43. They arrived about 4:50. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene right after they arrived. The truck driver, of course, was not injured in the crash. If you're wondering exactly where it is, about a quarter mile from the Marion County, Sumter County line in Summerfield, headed towards the villages. But again, my question is, at that time in the morning, what are you doing on that roadway walking, and why are you trying to cross that roadway? Now, it's an ongoing investigation, and the victim's name hasn't been released, so if you don't know if there were any mental issues or anything going on with the victim, but it almost is the same thing that happened Saturday in Miami. Dwayne Haskins was trying to cross a 4-lane highway, one section of it. It was 8 total lanes, but he was trying to cross 4 lanes. He got hit by a dump truck. Here, this woman's trying to cross 2 lanes, but still of a 4-lane highway. She gets hit by a garbage truck. These are U.S. highways, folks. They're high traffic areas. I just don't, and I don't know if the investigation will give us these details, but just what was going through her mind that she needed to cross the road at 4:30, 4:45 in the morning as oncoming traffic's coming, unless it was, and this has not been said. It's an ongoing investigation, but one immediately thinks to suicide attempts. I mean, that's got to be your first thought, I would think. What other viable reason would you have for crossing the road right in front of oncoming traffic? They say that's a very dark section of the road there in Summerfield, and it's very hard to see somebody. It would be hard to see an oncoming garbage truck with its lights on. So the victim probably saw the truck. I would hope that the victim saw the truck, and well, I guess hope's the wrong word. I would think the victim saw the truck. So does that mean the victim purposely stepped out in front of the truck? I don't know. But keep a diligent eye out, folks, because it's just it's eerie that somebody just walks out in the traffic right there on 441 near the Marion County, Sumter County line. Also, this story broke last Friday. 16-year-old boy was shot and killed on April 3rd at a mobile home park. And why? His friend shot him. Shot him in the chest and killed him. Shot him in the area where, according to the police, the bulletproof vest he was wearing, the shot didn't occur in that vest. But what they were doing was the kid that got shot, Christopher Broad, he was wearing the vest, and one of the shots missed a protective cover, and he was killed. Now the other youth is charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child with a firearm. A second defendant is charged with making false statements. Now they're both juveniles, so their names haven't been released. Their names have been released, but we're not releasing them because they're juveniles. The Bellevue police said in their report that they were called to a house on 52nd Court after 7 p.m. on April 3rd. Broad was on the floor with a gunshot wound to the chest. The guy who shot him was performing CPR, according to the report. He later died. Broad later died at ORMC, or HCA Florida Ocala Hospital. But according to police, they asked the witnesses. One boy made a false report, initially told 911 operators that an unknown person had shot at the residence and hit Broad. He told 911 he didn't know how many people were involved, and the bullets came through the window. He recanted that story. He said they were hanging out with two other friends. He said then Broad put on a bulletproof vest, asked to be shot. They said we'd done it in the past. It wasn't that big a deal. One of the boys agreed to be the shooter, fired several shots at the vest. One of them missed the target and went through his chest. Afterwards, he removed the vest from Broad and saw he'd been shot in the chest. The two boys that had come to the residence left. They were like, I'm out of here. It's all on Snapchat video. The witness recorded both shootings on Snapchat. He said he deleted the video of the fatal shooting. The detective watched the first video, which showed Broad firing a shot at the other boy, who was also wearing the vest at the time. So all this happens with teenagers in their 16, 17 that are playing with a gun and a bulletproof vest. The teen has been charged with aggravated manslaughter against a child with a firearm. The other teen's been charged with false reporting to a police officer. When are the parents going to be charged? Isn't there some culpability here from mom and dad or whoever the guardians are? Because you got 5 kids, 2 who left, 2 who stayed, plus the victim. 5 kids with a bulletproof vest and a gun shooting each other. Where's somebody over 18 that is at this house or lives at this house or is responsible for this house, or is it one of them's houses so its mother and father should be there? That's what's not being explained by the police. Yeah, we know a tragic accident happened and one boy is dead. Well, another boy's facing manslaughter charges for firing the fatal shot. But and it happened inside a home. I mean, was the gun in the gun safe? Did the kid have access to the gun safe? Was the gun not put away properly? Where are the adults? We're going to continue looking into this story to find answers to those questions if we can. But those are more questions now from this story than answers for me. Where are the adults? How did a bunch of 16, 17-year-olds get a bulletproof vest and a gun to play let me shoot you, I'll shoot you? A lot more questions in this story out of Bellevue. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this timeout. Hopefully Susan Schmitz from Just Shipped will be in the building. This is Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
From the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
More refugees are returning to Ukraine despite a raging war. The number hit nearly 23,000 on Saturday, making the most single day since Russia invaded 7 weeks ago. The United Nations says 4.5 million people have escaped the fighting so far, with 60% crossing the border into neighboring Poland. But it's estimated 7 million others remain in country, out of their homes. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan told ABC News that U.S. intelligence indicated there was a plan from the highest levels of Russian government for its forces to commit atrocities in Ukraine.
That there was a plan from the highest levels of the Russian government to target civilians who oppose the invasion, to cause violence against them, to organize efforts to brutalize them in order to try to terrorize the population and subjugate it.
USA Radio News.
Hi, I'm Wayne Alaroot. There are 2 things that I care about. I'm always working on my health and fitness, and I care so much